Hello, you guys. Namaste. This is Media, and this is another pick a card reading. It's about love. It's about you and your person. This can be a love interest, someone you have been with for a while, your ex, maybe someone that you have a crush on. This can also, just by the way, and this is kind of my thing because I always like to point that out at the beginning of my readings. It can also be for some of you about someone where it's not about love. Example given, this can be about your supervisor or your team leader, like this can be about someone that you would like to have any kind of connection with, which is not necessarily only love related, if you know what I mean. I mean, sometimes there are people that we would like to work with, for example, or be friends with, we simply would like to have them in our life, but we don't know where we're at with this person, right? So this is, so to say, a reading about relationships, whatever kind of relationships these are, okay? I know that for the majority of you, and I totally understand you, this is about love, okay? But just in case that you have someone in mind and it's not only about love, but more like, what I said already about another connection that you would like to have with this person, please feel free to find yourself here as well, okay? And also, before I forget it, please share, like, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much. So, first of all, I will start right away, okay? So please make your choice, number one, number two, number three. I think you all know how it goes. And we will start right away with pile number one. And the first thing that I will have a look into is their character. And I want to do it like this. I want to see, how do you see them? Like, what do you think? What kind of person is it? And then we will have here the reality, what kind of person they truly are. And this can be a huge difference, right? So be objective. Maybe you perceive someone in a certain way and you're like, hey, this guy is like this or like that, or this woman is the woman of my dreams. I want to be with her because I feel like she is like this and that. But maybe you will find out that she is not like that, or he is completely different than you think he is, okay? This is not gender specific, and all the readings are timeless, but I think you know that, okay? So, pile number one, your person. You think your person is like Six of Swords. So you think that this person is someone who's very much in their head. This is Swords energy, right? Speaking about the mind state, intelligence, air signs. You feel like this person is probably coming out of a relationship. You feel like this person is probably, just coming out of a relationship. And let me get a clarification here with the Six of Swords. What else do you think about this person? You also think about this person that they are very relaxed and chilled and at peace with everything. And once again, what's standing out here to me is that you feel like this person is very much in their head. Probably you also feel like if they wouldn't be so much in their head, you would already be with them. Maybe you feel like, hey, I know that this guy has feelings for me, but the reason why he's not in touch with his feelings or her feelings is because he or she is too much in her head. Do you know what I mean? So you really feel like this person is all about thinking and speaking about stuff. Probably this person is quite good with words, very good in communication, but what points out to me, as I said already, is that this person seems to be very much in their head. At least this is how you perceive them. Okay, you really feel like this is a very mind focused person and someone who is not so much in touch with their feelings. And this is probably causing a little bit delay and stuff like that. I mean, we have the hangman here, and the hangman is obviously speaking about things that are not really moving forward, right? Is there anything else that you think about this person and the character of this person? Yeah, the Hierophant. You feel like this is definitely marriage potential, okay? You feel like this could be the one that you will end up with, right? I mean, obviously you have feelings for this person. Obviously you do see them in a highlight, at least the majority of you. This is why you came to pick a card readings in the first place, right? Because you have a crush on someone, you feel it for someone, but you have no clue where you're at with this person. But you, when it comes to you and your feelings, with the Hierophant here, definitely you feel like this is karma, this is destiny, and this has potential for something mature, long-term, and committed. The Hierophant speaks about a very traditional energy. Like something that's very solid, very tangible, something that's very, something that you can definitely rely on to 100%, very, very old school and traditional, as I said already. And this is how you do perceive this person, right? And now we will see how this person is in reality. What is their true character? Ace of Wands. I'm going to turn around the cards because when it comes to character traits, I'm not reading the cards in reverse, okay? So Ace of Wands is this person is very passionate, very sex focused. I have to say it as it is, okay? The Ace of Wands speaks about passion, temptation, seduction. It speaks about erotica, right? It speaks about sexual attraction and sexual energy. This is a fiery person, someone who's a goal-getter, very engaged, very dedicated to whatever it is that they want to achieve. This is really a maker, like someone who wants to do things. Very masculine energy is coming out of this card here. Someone who is like, hey, you know what? I don't believe in karma. I don't believe in destiny. I believe in myself. I believe in money. I believe in things that I can see and that I can grab, everything that's invisible, like spirituality, things that are a little bit like esoteric or stuff like that. I don't believe in stuff like that. Not at all. Okay. This is how they really are. This is a maker. I don't know if you really say it like this. In Germany, we say it like this, like this is someone who manifests things and who is, not so much someone who believes in, like coincidences and stuff like that, if you know what I mean. This is a very realistic person. This is what I'm hearing. A man of action, okay? A doer, someone who does stuff. Very creative, probably could have some artist energy inside themselves, right? Someone who always has projects going on, someone who is very communicative with others, but also has no problem to be alone. Not at all. This could also be the energy of someone who is an entrepreneur, who is self-employed for sure. Okay, so this is what and how they really are. Okay, I mean, you kind of get this person when you say like, yeah, this is a person who's very much in their head, because actually it is. It's like that. They are very much in their head, but also this person is very passionate about stuff. When they want something, be sure that they will go and get it. Okay, so if you feel like the reason why they did not yet pursue you is because there are so much in their head and not so much into their feelings, I'm afraid I have to tell you this is not really the case, okay? Because if this person wants something, they will stick to it until it's done, for sure, okay? So let's now see the feelings that they have towards you, okay? We have the forgiveness card, honeymoon, trust and patience, and finances and career. Okay, what is that telling us? What are these cards trying to let us know here regarding this person's feelings for you? I feel like they trust you. I think this is someone who needed a while until they were willing to let you in. I kind of feel like in the beginning, when you guys get to know each other, there was a little bit hesitance from their side. They were probably a little bit suspicious when it came to you, like they didn't wanted you to be too close to them, right? There was kind of a barrier, some kind of wall between you guys. But with the trust and patience card and also the honeymoon card, I feel like now they are letting you in a little bit more. And the finances and career card is, to me, it's an indication that could be that you guys know each other in a job related situation. Obviously, I mean, finances and career, this pretty much goes without saying, right? It sounds like you guys know each other maybe from their work, or you know them because they came to your work where you work, like maybe you are a nurse and they came to your hospital, or vice versa, something along those lines, if you know what I mean. Maybe you work at Starbucks and they are a customer of yours. They come to your place every morning getting their first coffee, and this is why you got to know each other in the first place. I don't know. Can be something completely different. Maybe you both work in an office, you both work for the same company, but at different departments or whatnot. Like, I mean, I just read that like 80% of the people, they get to know each other via the work environment. So yeah, and this seems to be a situation like that. Okay, so they are open up to you. Yes, they are. This is what I can tell you. Is there anything else that we are getting in terms of how they feel for you? We will also have a look into the potential, but let me just say something more about their feelings towards you. Is there anything else that we need to know about this person's feelings? Yeah, they're about to open up to you. They are about to open up. They are very suspicious when it comes to people. I don't know why that is the case. It's a little bit how do they say it? It's a little bit, it's not paradox, let me say it like this, because I cannot really pronounce the other word. It's a little bit paradox because on the one hand side, they are very passionate and fiery and full of ideas and creative and whatnot, like an entertainer almost. Maybe they are even very famous and popular, very successful at their field. But then again, we see that this person has some trust issues here. I don't know. Maybe the only person that they do really believe and trust is themselves, right? But Uriel, Archangel Uriel, is letting us know that this person is now opening up to more when it comes to you. Okay, and I feel like this is very nice energy here, very nice energy. It's maybe not the promise that, hey, you know what, they will pursue you massively within the next few days, or you guys will end up as a married couple and you will have 3 kids together, and you will end up living in the suburbs in a beautiful house with a green garden. This is not the promise of something like that, but it's just saying, hey, this guy is opening up to you. Okay, and especially if this is not love but more job related, I can tell you that definitely there's potential for you guys to get to work together if this is what you want. If you want to work with this person because you kind of like them, maybe they are state of the art when it comes to whatever it is that they are doing, and you would like to participate in their success and whatnot, or you would like to learn from them. You would like to be, yeah, just in the circle of their employees. I do see that slowly but surely they are opening up to that idea of letting you into the circle of close friends and employees. So let's see, what is the potential? What does Tarot say? What is the potential of this relationship? We do got 7 of Swords. This card I don't like at all. But this is always what I say to you guys. I am an honest reader. I am not trying to tell you things here in order to please you. I'm saying it the way it is, okay? And I guess like a lot of you guys do really, really appreciate it. 7 of Swords is unfortunately speaking about theft and betrayal, and also, like cheatiness. Someone is cheating on you. Someone is trying to steal themselves away, like sneaking out, not being honest. So this is something that we don't like to see, right? Especially since they are opening up to you. This is funny. What's going on with the 7 of Swords here? Why do we have the 7 of Swords when it comes to the potential of this relationship? Probably someone's not really honest. Probably someone is still trying to hide their true feelings. Yeah, okay. Now better cards are coming up. Yeah, I feel like the potential of this relationship, Seven of Swords, is saying that it is not going to be easy to convince this person that you only have their best in mind, that you don't want something bad from them. Okay, it's not like you want their money or you want something different that they don't want to give you voluntarily, if you know what I mean. It's not going to be easy to convince this person that you are the good one and that you don't want anything that, once again, they are not willing to give you, right? You want this person, but only if they want you, right? You would never do something sneaky. You would never do something false. You would never lie to them. You would never take away something from them, right? You would never talk bad behind their back, or things like that. But this person is very suspicious. This person is someone who does not trust easily, but still the potential is not bad. And it would kind of, like it would have made me wonder and questioning my own cards here if we didn't have gotten these good cards here at the end, because Ace of Cups and Page of Coins is definitely speaking about that. Yes, good things are about to happen, and this connection can lead into something good and something positive and optimistic. Page of Coins is speaking about slow grow. Once again, it's going to be very slow. It's probably challenging your patience here a little bit, like this person, because they are very slow and the whole situation is about to develop quite slow, not as fast as you would like it to develop, but at least it's developing, right? At least things do happen slowly but surely. And also Ace of Cups, I mean, this is a beautiful card to get. It speaks about karma, destiny. It speaks about that the universe has your back and they are representing chances and opportunities. If this person is probably very, very slow, could be that universe is trying to kick their ass a little bit, like so they get a push into the right direction here. They will probably help you to get together in whatsoever level. Once again, love related, job related, whatever it is that you are interested in. So it's not going to be easy. It's going to challenge your faith and also your patience here a little bit. They are probably not really showing you their true face and their true feelings. This is the current energy. Once again, could be like half a year from today, the energy looks completely different, but right now still they will be like, hey, I like you, but I'm not going to tell you that I like you. Okay. Does it make sense when I say it like that? I think it does, right? This is kind of what I'm getting here. They like you, they open up to you, but they are not telling you that this is the case out of security reasons. They are still keeping their guards up a little bit. But what I can tell you is that the potential looks very, very promising and good. So you don't really have to worry about this thing. Don't you worry about this thing too much, okay? Because there is something that you can't see, and this is something good. It's not something bad. This is not the universe cautioning you, like, hey, be careful. This is a red flag. This is a dangerous situation. No, it's more like they say to you, hey, you know what? Your gut feeling is right. Your gut feeling is maybe not to a 100%, but it is kind of right here. And when you feel like, hey, I feel like this could be the one for me in terms of love or in terms of job, I feel like this is the universe telling you, yes, this could be the one for you, but it's going to take some time. Okay. So don't you worry about that. So let's move on then to pile number 2. Pile number 2 people. Pile number 2 people. First of all, we are going, once again, this is not gender specific, so I will always say they and them when I speak about your person, regardless whether this is a woman or a man that you are asking about. And number 2, this is a timeless reading, okay? don't you forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you. So, first of all, I would like to do something today that I've never done before. I would like to read this person's character. This is how you see them. This is what you think this person is like. And here, this is the reality. This is how they really are and what you maybe don't know about them. Okay. So you think that this person is very, very successful and victorious and very fiery and passionate. Six of Wands is the success card in itself, right? It speaks about happiness, joy, laughter, being on top of your game, like you know shit and you know how to do things. You are a manifestation people, a doer, like a man of action. This is how you see them. Okay, once again, this is what you think about this person. You like them because they are so passionate about whatever it is that they are doing. Because you want someone who's grown up. You want someone who's good in their field. You want someone who has that certain fire going on, like this certain vibe going on. You don't want someone who's just sitting around and doing PlayStation games. Do you know what I mean? You don't want that kind of person. You don't want a man child. You don't want to raise a man child, taking care for them, cooking them their meals, taking care that they are going out to work and stuff like that. You want someone who has achieved certain goals already in their life. You want a mature person, someone who's a goal getter, someone who's an entrepreneur, maybe even self-employed, someone who's spontaneous, adventurous, someone who has traveled a lot. This is what you want, and this is how you see this person here. Maybe this person is a fire sign and you know that, or you think they could be a fire sign, because this is everything that I just said is quite typical for fire signs. Of course, every sign can be like that. A Gemini can be like that. An Aries is a fire sign, but let's say a Gemini can also be like that, or I don't have all the different names of the zodiac signs. I do have them in German, but not in English, but you know what I mean, okay? So regardless, whatever sign it is that they do have, you feel like this is a very passionate person, very successful, popular, famous, on top of their game. They know shit. They know what to do in order to achieve whatever it is that they want. And this is how you see them. And this is also what you like about them. Now we will see, how are they truly? Like behind the scenes. Is there maybe something about this person's character that you don't know? Let's see. This person is a very thoughtful person. You think that this person is always in a good mood, very popular, successful, full of self-esteem, and very satisfied with everything that they have achieved already. And yes, they have achieved a lot of stuff. Maybe they are very successful when it comes to job and stuff, but this is a very thoughtful person. Someone who has been through stuff already as well. And this is probably something that you don't know, because where there are lovers, there are always also haters, if you know what I mean. So it could be that this person, yes, is popular and famous, but also this person has experienced jealousy and has experienced competition. This person has experienced being with people who only used them, in order to participate on their success and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? So this person, they do look very, like unconcerned and lighthearted and always in a good mood. But the reality is that this person is quite thoughtful and they are not always in a good mood. Not at all. Nine of Wands is definitely not speaking about someone who is always in a good mood. No, this is someone who thinks about the past a lot, who thinks about stuff a lot. They are very successful, yes, because they have a plan, right? This is a person that plans stuff. It's not that they are successful because they were simply lucky, or they won the lottery. No, every single dollar or euro, that they earned with their own hands because they worked for it, if you know what I mean. Okay, so this is in terms of this person's character. Now let's see, and this is probably even more interesting to you. What's going on in terms of feelings towards you? Okay, so here I will only read this person's feelings, because that you do have feelings goes without saying, right? Otherwise, you wouldn't listen to a pick a card reading about your person. So, what do they feel for you? Get more information, past life relationship, conversations from heart to heart, and flirt. Number one, there is something that you don't know, or this person wants to know you better. This is also why we have the conversation from heart to heart card. They feel drawn to you. They feel like you guys have a past life connection going on. They think about that a lot. And there is some flirty energy as well here. This is again the side that they do show to the public, but the reality is that they do think about stuff a lot, maybe even more than you can imagine. Okay. And they want to get to know you on a deeper level. Conversations from heart to heart combined with the past life relation card is a very nice combination, by the way, right? It's a very nice conversation. They feel it. They know that there is something going on between you guys. They may not have a word for it. Maybe they are not spiritual. They would probably never come to a pick a card reading. They maybe don't even know that there is something like that out there. I mean, some people, they have nothing to do with spirituality. Some people, they have nothing to do with card readings or horoscopes or oracles in whatsoever way. If they would know that I would do things like that, or you do things like that, they would be like, oh my goodness, oh my God, I didn't know that something like that even exists in this world, right? But they have their own way to see it and their own way of, yeah, thinking about stuff like that, and they feel it. They feel that there is something going on. Is there anything else that Spirit would like us to know regarding this person's feelings towards you? They definitely would like to get to know you on a deeper level, definitely. Seven of Coins is jumping out, and the Death card in reverse. So probably something has to end here before something between you guys can happen. Maybe this person is still in another relationship. Seven of Coins is speaking about slow growing energy, right? And again, you see how, whoops, this person is really thinking about stuff. This person has also not yet made up his mind. This person is indecisive. This person wears two different pairs of shoes. If you can see that, I know that the light is quite dark, but maybe you can still see it. This pair here is a little bit darker. This one is in another color. And this indicates that, yeah, this person has options. And maybe, yes, maybe for some of you, this is a third party situation. Maybe this person is married. Maybe this person has children, right? And it's not so easy for them to confess that they are not really in love anymore with their, husband or wife, right? Or that the marriage in itself is not so happy anymore. And now you entered this person's life, right? This is why we have the flirt card here. And again, this is just in a scenario, okay, that I'm pointing out here to give you an idea what could be going on. But I feel like this person is in a transition for sure. The Death card always speaks about rebirth, transformation, like Dark Night of the Soul. And also, as it's the Death card, it speaks about something has to die. Something has to go away. Something has to move. You have to break up with someone or something until something else, something new can happen. Okay. So first you have to get rid of all the old stuff, the toxic stuff, the unhealthy stuff, what's going on before something better can enter your life. And this goes vice versa also for you, maybe. Okay, but since we are talking about this person's feelings to you, I feel like this person has to end something, and this person has to free themselves, and this person has to go through this dark night of the soul and this rebirth moment. And this can take a while, right? A birth takes a while, and most of the time it's a very painful energy. It's a very painful process, okay, to go through a rebirth. Now let's see, speaking about feelings and rebirth and transformation, let's see what is the potential. Right now, what is the potential? Energy can change, right? So the current potential here does not look so good. Five of Swords is definitely speaking about fighting and also break up. So I don't know if it's you that they will break up with. Maybe for some of you, this is the case, right? But since we, like we were already checking out their feelings and we saw that they would like to get to know you on a deeper level and whatnot, and with the conversations and stuff and past life, I feel that this person, once again, they have to end something old before they are completely free to be with you. Okay? Let me just say it like it is. Once again, energy does shift. Maybe if you would come to this reading, you would pick a completely different pile, or maybe you will find other readings in a while from now where you will get other information. But right now, the energy looks like that this person has to free themselves before they can really be with you and before they can really, yeah, pursue you or make it happen with you. And once again, you feel like everything is so glorious and glamorous in this person's life. This is how you see them, and this is probably the face that they have in the public. But the reality is that this person has stuff going on. This person has things to deal with, and this person is thinking about how to deal with the things. I mean, it's one thing to have things that you have to deal with, but then you have to find a solution, right? Which is a completely different story. Finding a solution can take a while, right? Some people, they need months. Some people, they need years, unless they are willing to deal with situations and to deal with problems. You know what I mean? It's like that. I'm not killing you guys, right? So yeah, this person, they are going through a major transition with the death card for sure. They have severe stuff going on. This person's life is definitely not as glamorous as you think it is in reality. They would probably rather die before they would let you know that, right? Before they would let to know anyone that they are not happy. But this is someone that they have to figure out all by themselves, right? You can't have this person. If this person has to end a marriage, for example, maybe even with kids involved, this is something that they have to manage, right? This is their duty. It's not yours. You can't help them. They have to do it, like you can't make the work for them. This is their learning lesson and their destiny and their karma, and they have to find solutions. So yeah, this is what I do see. So before something can happen between you and this person, something serious, something official, something committed, they have to break up with someone else here. This is how I see it. Okay. Let me know in the comments what it is in reality, because I mean, it's your situation, and the situation obviously is a little bit different for everyone, right? I read for a lot of people all around the world. So, and everyone has a crush on someone else, right? Some people are not even asking about love here. So the situations may be different for everyone a little bit, but still what I'm doing here is reading the energy, like the major energy. So let's move on now to pile number 3. Pile number 3. Hi, you guys. Hello. So, today I'm going to read your person's energy towards you, and I will start by having a look into how you see them and how they really are. Okay, I will start by reading this person's character. So you think, this is the card that indicates what you think about this person. Okay, you think that this person is very spiritual and intuitive, maybe even a little bit feminine. Yeah, that this person, even if this is the man, has a little bit feminine energy inside themselves. You also feel like this person is someone who is very direct and clear, and someone who likes things to be black or white. It's either yes or no, it's either right or wrong. This kind of person is what you think it is. Yeah, once again, very spiritual and esoteric, but which is a little bit seldom, especially if we are talking about a man. I mean, maybe we're not talking about a man. Maybe we are talking about a woman here, and you are a man, or maybe you are a man asking for a man, or a woman asking for a woman. Once again, my readings are never gender specific. I'm just saying that it's not so often that you do get the high priestess when it comes to a man. When you read the man's energies, oftentimes you don't get the high prices, so to say, right? You get every other card, but not this card. But yeah, somehow this person to you seems to be quite, yeah, as if they do believe in something, like maybe this is a very religious person as well. And religion does play a major role in this person's life. Maybe it's the cultural background that we are talking about here as well. Maybe the cultural background of this person is very prominent in this person's life for whatever reason. Maybe you guys are coming from different backgrounds, and this is why this plays a major role here, right? Yeah, this is what you see about this person. Something about religion, something about belief system, something about karma and destiny and intuition and faith, right? I hear faith. Somehow faith and hope and to believe plays a role here. And this is how you see this person. Is there anything else about what you think when it comes to this person, about this person's character? Any other important information that wants to be given? Yeah, do you feel like this could be the one? This is what you feel. You feel very much drawn to this person. Also on a sexual level, by the way, if I might add that. And you really feel like this is a situation that's orchestrated by universe. You really feel like this is it. And this has to be your twin flame or your soulmate. This is how you see them. You really see this person in a very, very high light. And you really feel like this is my number one. And I want to be with this person or no one at all. If it's not him or her, I don't want anyone. Okay, this is how you are. And this is how you see this person. Now I'm telling you about this person's real character. Okay? This person is represented by the King of Cups. Again, I have to speak about the King of Cups. I don't know. I think I have to record what I have to say about the King of Cups, because next time this card comes, I just can play what I have recorded already. So that way I don't have to repeat myself so often, because the King of Cups card comes out very, very often when we talk about men. This is a person, the King of Cups is a person who has some problems when it comes to feelings. This is someone who has, yeah, you can say they have their guards up. They have problems to speak about love, to speak about feelings on a deeper level. I mean, maybe, yes, okay, they can speak about stuff, but you never really know where you're at with this person. Do you know what I mean? This person is a little bit isolated. This person is dealing with their own shit, and they don't like to involve other people when it comes to their problems. They rather solve their problems all by themselves. They don't like to involve others when it comes to their issues and topics. This is how they are. It's the king, right? It's king's energy. This is a mature person, and they know what they want. Yes, they know what they want. But still, when it comes to feeling, although this is the King of Cups, and you could think that, hey, if any person is able to deal with feelings, it must be the King of Cups, right? But the truth is that this card says something different, right? This person is isolated. You see it? They are out there at the sea. The sea is quite turbulent, like a lot of waves are going on. And this person is isolated on a shell, sitting on a throne made of stone, right? Which is also speaking about their character. They can be a little bit cold. They can be a little bit, like a fish that you can't really grab, slippery. Not in a bad way, not in a malicious way. Don't you get me wrong. It's more like this person is afraid. Maybe this person is afraid of their own feelings. Maybe they are afraid to get overwhelmed by their own feelings. Maybe this is a man who is very close to the waters, if you know what I mean. This is probably a man who would cry if they are in the cinema and they are watching a very emotional movie, and this is something that they don't like. And so this is what I mean when I say probably they are afraid of their own feelings. And this is why they tend to not speak so much about feelings. This is the reality, right? The reality of this person, yes, they do have feelings, and you kind of feel it, right? You kind of sense that this is an emotional person and everything. But still, this person has some problems. to really commit to a relation, I have to tell you. And this is the problem here in this case, right? And this is probably why you have to get your information about this person via a pick a card reading, right? Because from this person, you are not about to hear something. This person, no, they would rather bite their own tongue unless, like before they would speak about their feelings towards you. Speaking about feelings towards you, what do we have here? Are there any feelings? Codependency, worth waiting, religious factors. I told you, religious factors, cultural background, something like that, belief systems, and perfect timing. There is some kind of codependency going on. Maybe you are depending on this person's, how you say it. Maybe you are very obsessed when it comes to this person, because you feel like this has to be the one and no one else. And this is a little bit too much of a good thing. I mean, yes, it's okay to be in love with someone and to believe that someone is your soul flame or twin flame or whatever. But you should always watch out that you don't lose yourself in this energy. Maybe, yes, this is a beautiful person and someone who deserves only the best. And maybe, yes, you guys would be a perfect match, but still, you are your own person, right? You have your own life to live. You have to focus on your own things, your career, your money, your health, your well-being, right? Your path, your life purpose. You have your own life purpose. This person is not your life purpose. This person may be your person, right? But you have your own things to deal with. You have your own issues. You have your own path to go, if you know what I mean. So the card is saying that, hey, be a little bit aware about how much you are digging into this topic of pick a card readings and soulmates and twin flames and stuff like that, because there is the danger to get lost in this kind of stuff. I mean, really, there is a danger here. And I was already speaking about these things on my channel because it really is an issue. It really is an issue. And a lot of you guys, you do confess it. I oftentimes do get comments where people say like, yes, you're right. I watch way too many pick a card readings and I know it. And I'm going to retreat a little bit from this energy because I feel like that I got lost here in the past. So nevertheless, and this is the good thing, Spirit is telling you that it's worth waiting for this person and it's worth waiting for love and the right one. And since we are trying to find out their feelings towards you, I feel that it's safe to tell you that, yes, this person has feelings for you. Yes, this person has feelings for you, but maybe it's also like, maybe it's vice versa. Maybe it's the other way around. Maybe this person has feelings for you, yes, but they are afraid. What I said already, like before I even saw these cards here, I already told you that this person is afraid of their own feelings. And this is an issue here. Also, by the way, I found out over the time, I did a lot of readings, I think like 600, 700 readings so far. And in my readings, this card here, the religious factors card, very, very often indicates a person that's married. So it could be that your person is already taken, that your person is officially not available anymore, because they are already in a committed relationship with someone else. Just because someone is in a committed relationship doesn't mean that they can't fall in love with somebody else, right? It happens every day, everywhere around the world. This is what happens, right? People do fall in love, although they are married, and this is why we do have third-party situations, four-party situations. This is why we do have so many divorces, right? People do get divorced after years of marriage because they found out that they don't fit together anymore, or one of them fell in love with someone else, and blah blah blah, this is the old story of love. It happens every day, it happens everywhere. So could be that for some of you this person is already taken, and this is why they are afraid of you and their feelings for you. But combined with worth waiting and perfect timing, I feel like there is potential here, yes. But you see this here, we have twice a card speaking about divine timing, right? Perfect timing, divine timing. I feel like time is a major factor here. Probably it's not the right timing for you to be together because, first of all, this person has to get divorced, or maybe you have to get divorced. Probably you guys are at a place right now in your lives where love has no real place, because other things are more important. I don't know. Something about divine timing here. Let's get a clarification about this divine timing thing and about the potential of you and this person. Let's get one clarification. Yeah, this person is not free. This person is not free. This person is with someone else, and it's not so easy to get rid of these obligations that they have. Definitely, I'm quite sure here that this person is in a marriage and this is not a happy marriage. This person is not happy with where they are and with who they are, and they feel blindfolded, they feel tied up, they feel hurt. It's a painful situation that they're in. And also, I mean, maybe they are really with the wrong person. It happens also every day, right? People do get married with the wrong people, with the wrong person. They get married for every reason, like they get married because they are afraid that no one else is coming. So they marry the first one that comes along. They get married because of money issues, like they can save taxes or whatnot. They get married because someone gets pregnant and they feel like they are responsible. They have to take the responsibility since they, like they made them pregnant, and now they like, okay, since this girl is now pregnant, I have to marry her, although they are not in love with this girl. You know what I mean? Things like that. And this could happen to this person. Maybe this person is with the wrong person, and this is a problem. And Spirit is letting you know that you guys, you have something going on, but it's not the right timing right now. First of all, this person has to let go and has to move out of their current situation before you guys can be together, right? And when will that be? Well, Spirit is not letting you know that. It will be when the time is right, It will be whenever it's meant to be. And your oracle card here about the potential is Page of Swords. And again, the potential is a little bit, it's not so easy to say what's happening because it depends on whether or not this person is going to be brave enough to get out of their current situation. Or also, if this is not a marriage that we are talking about, maybe this is about different cultural backgrounds, like what I said before a few minutes ago. Also here, it is the question, is this person courageous enough, brave enough to deal with it? Or, like maybe one of you is Muslim and the other one is Jewish, and maybe this is a problem or whatever. Or maybe this is about same-sex relationships. And the question is whether or not this person is courageous enough to have their coming out, things like that. I know some of you are not so okay when I'm speaking about same-sex relationships. I had some very weird comments the other day when I was talking about things like that. But I mean, also here with the rainbows, it can really be like some of you are maybe dealing with the same sex thing, and this is maybe a factor here, So maybe they are trying to hide it. Maybe they are not there yet, and they need a little bit more time until they are willing to have their coming out. Okay, just for those of you where this applies. But to all the other cases, I really feel like things have to be dealt with, and it's not only it's going to be painful. Let's say it the way it is. It's going to be painful for this person, maybe also for you, right? Dealing with this energy because Page of Swords, like you can hurt someone with a sword. You can hurt someone by saying, hey, you know what? I want to get divorced. I don't love you anymore. This can be very, very painful for everyone who's involved, right? Any other information about the potential, like energy shifts? It can be like 3 months from now, there's a completely different message for you. But right now, the current potential for you and this person is, there is attraction, there is lust, there is temptation and whatnot. But first of all, they can't live it. The card came out in reverse. So they can't live what they feel for you. This is the problem. This is the thing. In one word, in one sentence, this person, yes, they have feelings for you. They are almost afraid, like of their own feelings. But the thing is, they can't yet live what they want because they are already tied up. They are already with someone else, and this is a problem. I have to tell you, this is the problem, and I can't tell you whether or not this person is going to free themselves. Hopefully they do. Hopefully they will free themselves, but I cannot give you a 100% guarantee here, okay? Because people are not 100% predictable, and I think you know that. You know that yourself. It's all up to free will, and you will see. You should, I don't know, consider another reading in a few weeks or months to see whether this person has moved forward. It doesn't look bad though. It doesn't look bad though. Okay? It doesn't look bad. It's not that they don't feel anything for you. Yes, they feel something, but they can't live it. They can't live it because circumstances do not allow them to live what they want to live. Not yet. Okay, so wow, that was a lot of information. So I hope you like this reading. Thank you very much for being with me. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. Namaste. Peace out.